France is using kind of like a hyper-offensive team with Blaziken, which is pretty uncommon. Bushtush is using a pretty common team. Like, this has become a really popular idea, where you use Magnezone to trap steel types for Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini too, right? So it's a hyper-offensive team versus a kind of like a bulky offense trapping style team. And Don is French and Bushtush is Canada. Yeah, so looking through it, Veil is such a game changer. So maybe if Blaziken has Thunder Punch, it can break Fini, but it probably doesn't do enough to Lando or Garchomp. You do sometimes see Blaziken with Air Balloon, which can help versus Lando, but it's unclear right now if Blaziken can do a lot. I'm thinking Dragapult with Dragon Dance might struggle versus Double Fairy. Heatran might struggle versus Double Ground. Tapu Lele can do well, right? If it has Drain Kiss, it can keep healing. Psyshock is strong. Focus Blast for Magnezone. Magnezone could be Chople, which you have to be aware of. Garchomp could be good. Maybe Double Dragon can break through Double Fairy. We see the Ninetales lead into Torn. Now this is really annoying, because Torn can knock off and remove Light Clay. So I think if you're Dawn, you probably switch to Heatran, I think. You probably switch to Heatran, because it's way too annoying to get Light Clay knocked off. I don't think you want to stay in on knockoff here. Blizzard does not KO. Tornadus typically runs a lot of HP EVs, so it doesn't. Sludge Bomb, okay. Freeze Dry, 44. Eject Button. That was a crazy turn. So Sludge Bomb is usually to hit Tapu Koko. Now if you go to Lele here, you would definitely choice Scarf, right? I'm interested by the decision not to get the Veil up. I feel like Veil would have been valuable, but I understand it. So now Tapu Lele is going to throw off a Psyshock, a Future Sight. You probably have to go to Heatran. You probably do have to go to Heatran, because there's no way you let Ninetales die to Scarf Lele, because you want that Veil to go up. You want that Veil to go up. Psyshock to remove Balloon. Now I know Bushtush, he's gonna Psyshock here. I feel like Dawn is gonna switch in Ninetales to Veil on Lando or Garchomp. Lando or Garchomp is likely to switch in on Heatran. So we might see a switch to Ninetales, and we might see Bushtush Psyshock predicting Ninetales right now. I feel like that's a play that could happen right now. He goes to Garchomp, Stealth Rock, so I got the play completely wrong. Magnezone does not check Heatran. Yeah, typically Magnezone tries to trap Corviknight and Ferrothorn. If it can't do any of those things, it's probably not going to be too useful, unfortunately. So Magnezone itself does not have a great matchup here. Ninetales on Stealth Rock. Now he will be able to get the Veil up. Really aggressive play, because Garchomp could have used Earthquake, right? So really aggressive play to go Ninetales on Stealth Rock. It works out. He'll be able to Veil now. He will be able to Veil now. Assault Vest Mirror Coat isn't common on Magnezone. You won't see it too often. Yeah, so he will get the Veil up right now. Then what does Bushtush do? Does he go to... How does he combat the Veil? Does he go to maybe Magnezone? That wouldn't work, right? Maybe stay in with Garchomp? It's tough because you kind of want to waste Veil turns, right? You don't want to Veil, then Earthquake into the Veil, and then you give them 8 full turns of Veil. You don't want to do that, right? So Dawn is definitely gonna Veil. What Bushtush does is a very interesting decision. He knows the Veil is coming. What does he do to respond to it? It's not really obvious what you should do. He goes to Torn. The Veil goes up as expected. Is it Defog Torn? Ooh, is it Defog? There's no way it's Defog, right? It could be Taunt. Sludge Bomb, knockoff. Okay, Sludge Bomb, knockoff, U-turn, Hurricane, probably. So you have 6 turns of Veil left. How do you attack the Torn, right? It is not a Self-Fest because it did reveal a check button. It did reveal that. Do you go for Dragon Dance Dragapult maybe? Do you go Tapu Lele with Calm Mind? This could be Calm Mind Tapu Lele, right? But that is kind of weak to Sludge Bomb because it can poison you, which is annoying. The other consideration is that maybe the Tornadus has Taunt. Taunt would really be annoying. I think we might see Swords Dance Garchomp, maybe? Is that the idea? It's kind of a tough decision here. How do you attack the Torn? You have 6 turns of Veil, and you're not going to get more than that because you already lost Ninetales. If you're going to win the game, you're going to have to make a lot of progress in the next 6 turns, otherwise you won't have enough for the rest of the game. I feel like SD Garchomp probably does well. I mean, and he's taking a lot of time, which indicates that he's the same thing we're talking about right now. He's thinking about what's the best way to attack the Torn. He's on a timer. He only has 5 to 6 turns left. He has to make it work now. How does he do it? I'm thinking he'll either go to Garchomp for Swords Dance, or he'll go to Tapu Lele for Calm Mind. One of the two. He does go to Garchomp. Will Tornadus taunt here? That's a big question. Will Tornadus taunt? Does it even have taunt? It does have taunt. And he scale shots predicting the taunt. So he doesn't Swords Dance for... He gets the 5 hit too. He gets the 5 hit on Tornadus. That is huge. That is huge. A really big play. He predicted taunt, went for the attack, and got rewarded by a 5 hit. That is huge. That's huge. Now what do? Veil is still up. Lele maybe? What's Lele gonna do though, right? He goes to Torn, he goes to Lando, right? Does Garchomp have Aqua Tail? I feel like Lando will either Earthquake... Oh, is it Aqua Tail Garchomp? I think you Swords Dance here, right? Even if Lando has Toxic or Earthquake, I mean definitely has Earthquake, but if it has Toxic, I think you always Swords Dance here, right? You Swords Dance, you Aqua Jet, right? Veil games are interesting because even though the turn count is low, you often have to take a lot of time to plan your decisions because every turn is so valuable. So a really tight game. Oh, it's taunted. It can't Swords Dance. What am I thinking? Yeah, it's taunted. Okay. I believe this is Air Balloon Blaziken. I believe it's Air Balloon Blaziken. Yeah, I forgot it was taunted. He goes to Dragapult on Defog, so the Veil is gone. Yeah, Veil is gone. Yeah, Veil is gone. Okay. Veil is gone. So the Ninetales could not do its job effectively. Dragon Dance. Okay, Earthquake. This might be Life Orb or Weakness Policy, we don't know. So Dragon Darts is definitely coming in, right? Do you go to Feeny on a Dragon Darts or no? And that was a critical hit. Only the 5 turn mattered, but yeah, it was a 5 turn scale shot. Okay, Phantom Force, yeah. Now he will do a lot of damage to Lando here. Maybe around 70%, maybe? 71, yeah. So he got chip damage on Lando. We're going to see Garchomp come in, or we're going to see Blaziken come in with Air Balloon. Right? A Veil team that does not have Veil up is at a disadvantage, so I'd say Bushtush overall did well to keep Veil off. Yeah, I think he did well to keep Veil off. I feel like the problem is Scarf Lele gives you a lot of issues right now. Go to Garchomp. Garchomp does threaten with Aqua Tail. Do you Aqua Tail or do you Swords Dance? Do you Scale Shot even? Scale Shotting is an idea, right? If you Scale Shot, then you outspeed Scarf Tapu Lele. Okay? onto the scale shot. So good prediction from Bushtush. Basically the plan we mentioned. If you scale shot, you outspeed Scarf Lele. So he switched in Lele into the scale shot. Now probably a Heatran switch in. Garchomp is still a huge threat. Just because you dealt with it temporarily doesn't mean it's over, right? It can come back in later, very annoying to deal with right now. Do you go to Heatran here maybe? Heatran is an idea, definitely, right? You go to Heatran. On the Moonblast, okay? Now you can Magma Storm predicting Lando, or you can Stealth Rock predicting not Lando. He goes to Garchomp on the Stealth Rock. Good predict to get the Stealth Rock off. Now, will Bushtush get Stealth Rock up too? I feel like he might. Do you go straight to Garchomp here? What do you do? Do you sacrifice Heatran, maybe? What do you do? Yeah, you sacrifice Heatran. Now you go to your own Garchomp, probably. And Don's team is really weak to ground. And there are 2 ground types, which is kind of annoying for him. Yeah, Garchomp. Now, I believe this is a speed tie, but if it's Stealth Rock Garchomp, it could be a defensive Garchomp without speed EVs. So this may or may not be a speed tie right now. If you're Don, do you Earthquake predicting the Tapu Lele? That's also an idea to worry about. Do you Scale Shot? Timer's running low. Oh, it was a speed tie. It was a speed tie. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's over. That Garchomp is gone. 5 seconds left for Bushtush. 15 now. He goes to Lando. He wants that Intimidate. He wants that Intimidate. Does it have Aqua Tail? Okay, 1, 2, 3. He gets it. Lando's gone too. Now you go to Tapu Lele, but because of Intimidate, you don't one-hit KO the Lele because of the Intimidate, right? So now it's gonna be 52. Okay, gone. Now you go to your own Tapu Lele, right? And you're basically, what's the plan here? Can Tapu Lele Blaziken break through 3 Pokemon? Can it break through? Timer running low, 60 seconds right now. What's the plan here? I feel like it must be Calm Mind Tapu Lele, right? So can't Calm Mind Lele beat Moonblast Lele? Maybe, right? He goes to Blaziken, okay. Now, what do you do here? Do you Swords Dance, maybe? Okay, Moonblast. Thunder Punch, okay. Now, does Tapu Lele beat Feeny and Magnezone? Okay, Thunder Punch coming in. Swords Dance, okay. I would think he wanted to... Oh, this could actually be genius, right? He doesn't want damage on Feeny because he has a Draining Kiss, right? So he wants to heal as much as he can. He wants to heal as much as he can, so he's keeping the Feeny at full health. That could be an idea, right? Or it could be, it is Calm Mind Draining Kiss probably. Okay? Calm Mind, Calm Mind. Psyshock does avoid the special defense, right? So Psyshock Lele can break through. No, SD was not a choke, guys. SD was not a choke. SD was preparing for Calm Mind Feeny. Not a choke. Not a choke. Not a choke. So if this is a pure Calm Mind war, Tapu Lele should win because it has Psyshock. Scald, okay. Not doing enough. Is it leftovers? It could be Life Orb Tapu Lele, right? So probably... Yes, yeah, this should win. Yeah, Lele should win. Yeah, Draining Kiss, okay. Yeah, Swords Dance was not a choke. Now, does it have Focus Blast to hit Magnezone? It should. And they do it. France wins the game.